she's
I mean,
a
they
serial
sound reasonable.
fraudster. That's called fraud.
Megyn Kelly has entered the fray, labeling Blake Lively as a serial fraudster for allegedly manipulating her way into power and control behind the scenes.
When you pretend you want to do the one thing and you'll do the thing they're hiring you for, but all along you have secret plans to do something very, very different that's above your pay grade. And she finally bumped into someone who was weak enough and not famous enough to stop her.
Kelly argues that Lively has a history of misrepresenting her intentions in Hollywood, presenting herself as merely an actress while secretly maneuvering for more control over productions.
Yet when I went in the meetings, I would just seem like I'm just there to be the actor and ready to get the gig. I wouldn't reveal that I actually need to have authorship in order to feel fulfilled. So I think that for them, sometimes that might have felt like a rug pull because you're like, you're trying to assert yourself into something that we didn't hire you to do.
She compared Lively's tactics to those of individuals who deceptively insert themselves into positions of authority, claiming that Lively's alleged behavior on It Ends With Us was not an isolated incident.
A 2009 Glamour UK interview by Blake Lively, she admitted to trying to poison the cast of Gossip Girl, which is where she made her name, against her co-star Penn Badgley, who played her love interest.
Kelly further stated that Lively's previous interviews, in which she expressed frustration about only being viewed as an actress, support the idea that she has long harbored ambitions beyond acting.
Yet when I went in the meetings, I would just seem like I'm just there to be the actor and ready to get the gig.
She suggests that Lively misleads directors and producers into believing she will stick to her assigned role, only to later exert influence over the creative process, causing conflict and turmoil.
She wrested his movie away from him and decided to try to hurt him with petty, made-up, out-of-context complaints.
Reports say Blake Lively accused Baldoni of sexual harassment, and by the time the movie premiered, the two weren't even on speaking terms. Allegedly, tensions had escalated to the point where Blake reportedly insisted that Justin be kept in the basement during the film's premiere, an event that should have been a career milestone for him. Her husband, Ryan Reynolds, also appeared to take her side, unfollowing Baldoni on social media, signaling a public break in their professional relationship.
By the time they premiered the movie, they weren't even speaking to each other. She made him stay in the basement. She did her own cut. He didn't even get to see it. He was in the basement at his own movie premiere.
But Baldoni did not remain silent. He vehemently denied all allegations, labeling them as fabricated and asserting that Lively had manipulated the situation to gain control over the film's narrative. According to his camp, Blake had already been making behind-the-scenes power moves, allegedly re-editing parts of the film without his knowledge. When the initial reception of the film was lukewarm, she allegedly shifted the blame onto Baldoni, spinning a damaging PR campaign against him. Now, the situation has devolved into a full-scale legal war. Baldoni has enlisted high-profile attorney Brian Friedman and has even launched a lawsuit against the New York Times for what he claims is defamation.
The New York Times is being sued for defamation by Baldoni.
Meanwhile, Lively has remained largely silent, relying on public perception and media influence to support her case. With new details emerging almost daily, the battle between these two Hollywood figures is far from over, and it's getting uglier by the minute. But wait, this drama goes even deeper. Old footage of Blake Lively has resurfaced, shedding light on her ambitions beyond acting. In past interviews, Lively has openly stated that she doesn't just want to perform, but desires to shape the entire creative process, from script development to production decisions.
Yet when I went in the meetings, I would just seem like I'm just there to be the actor and ready to get the gig. I wouldn't reveal that I actually need to have authorship in order to feel fulfilled. And sometimes I would have people who really resented that because they were like, we just hired you to be an actor.
Some industry insiders claim that her attempts to exert creative control on It Ends With Us were more aggressive than initially believed. Allegations have surfaced that she not only rewrote scenes without approval, but also pressured the production team to incorporate her vision, even at the expense of the original director's creative control. This behavior reportedly led to tensions on set, with multiple crew members voicing concerns about the disruptions. Could this be a strategic move to establish herself as a Hollywood power player, or did she push too far, inadvertently sabotaging both the film and her reputation?
Blake Lively's publicist, Leslie Sloan, was planting stories negative to Justin.
The drama reached new heights when Hollywood started taking sides. Blake, Ryan Reynolds, and even It Ends With Us author Colleen Hoover unfollowed Baldoni, publicly signaling their allegiance to Lively. This led to a wave of online speculation and divided fans, with some supporting Lively while others rallied behind Baldoni. Social media quickly became a battleground, with hashtags and viral threads dissecting every move. But here's the twist. Recently, Colleen Hoover has completely wiped Blake from her social media, deleting past promotional posts and any traces of their previous association. This sudden move has fueled speculation that Hoover may be reevaluating her stance, perhaps realizing that she backed the wrong team, or simply wanting to distance herself from the escalating drama.
She went Team Blake. Well, guess what she just did this week? She scrubbed all of her social media of Blake Lively.
Hollywood is known for its shifting loyalties, and as more details emerge, we may see even more figures reconsidering their alliances in this unfolding saga. And if you think this is new behavior, think again. A 2009 Glamour UK interview has resurfaced, where Blake admitted to deliberately turning the Gossip Girl cast against her co-star, Penn Badgley. She openly acknowledged that she initially didn't approve of his casting and went out of her way to influence the opinions of her fellow cast members, effectively isolating him. Yikes! This revelation has raised serious questions about her past behavior on set, especially considering that many of her former Gossip Girl castmates have remained eerily silent amid her current legal and PR troubles.
Leighton Meester and Penn Badgley and other Gossip Girl co-stars have remained silent in the wake of the Baldoni legal drama. Neither Meester nor Badgley follow Lively on Instagram.
Notably, co-stars like Leighton Meester, Chase Crawford, and Ed Westwick have avoided making any public statements about the controversy. Their silence is deafening. Are they refraining from commenting out of loyalty, or does their lack of defense suggest that they too may have witnessed questionable behavior from Lively?
Blake Lively was no victim here. She was in control, she was in power, and she took over this film.
Hollywood is no stranger to power plays and behind-the-scenes feuds, but this resurfaced interview paints a picture of a pattern rather than an isolated incident. Could this latest scandal be part of a larger history of manipulative tactics and strategic alliances? There are even rumors that Blake tried to pull Taylor Swift into this mess, calling her a dragon ready to fight for her. Reports suggest that Blake has relied on her friendship with Taylor in past controversies, leveraging their close relationship to garner support in the public eye. However, sources claim that this time, Taylor isn't having it. The superstar singer, known for her carefully curated public image, may be hesitant to involve herself in a scandal that could tarnish her reputation. Insiders speculate that Taylor has been noticeably distant from Blake in recent weeks, opting to focus on her own projects rather than engaging in her friend's ongoing Hollywood battle.
She called herself Khaleesi and said Ryan Reynolds and we believe Taylor Swift were her dragons. Now she and Taylor are reportedly on the outs because Taylor Swift is like, bitch, I'm nobody's dragon.
Some fans have even pointed out that Taylor has not publicly commented on the situation, a stark contrast to her usual loyalty to her close friends. Could this be a strategic move on Taylor's part, signaling that she no longer wants to be associated with the drama? If true, this could mark a significant shift in their once famous friendship, leading to speculation about whether their bond is as strong as it once seemed. So, what do you guys think? Is Blake Lively being unfairly targeted, or has she been playing the Hollywood game a little too hard? And what about Justin Baldoni? Victim or villain? Let's get the conversation going in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more juicy celebrity updates.